it's Sarah, and I'm coming to you for week 52. Is there 52 weeks in a year? I guess that's right. My week 52 update, my 1-year Sarlharrison. Woo woo! This is going to be a no tears video. I've already promised myself no crying. That was yesterday. But I'm going to go ahead and just jump to the numbers in case anyone didn't see my 1-year Sarlharrison video. And I'm sorry, I'm just now posting this. We've just had a lot of stuff going on. So, anyways, I started my journey on April the 26th, 2012. So, it was a year yesterday that I started my journey. And I weighed in at that time at 357 pounds. And I think the last video, or maybe the one before that, I talked about for the first time that actually was not my highest weight. I'm not really sure what that was, 360, 365. But that's the number I go by. But anyways, the week before, I cannot even remember what I weighed in at. 205 maybe? Maybe? I'm not sure. 205? Maybe 203? I'm not sure. And then this week I weighed in at 201.0. So I am 2 pounds away from Wonderland. So no dancing yet. Hopefully next week I'll be able to come in with that for that video. But the bad news is I have not started my lady time, but it is gonna start any day. So I don't know. Next week may not be the best week to do a weigh-in and think that I'm gonna get in Wonderland. But hopefully in the next couple weeks that will come to pass. So, I just have a few things that I wanted to talk about. I was going to do measurements and then tell you guys, but just recently I did some. And so, I thought, I don't know how much of a difference that would make. But this has been a really good year. It's gone by fast, but it's been a very hard year, a very difficult year. Last night, or yesterday morning when I got up and got ready to go to class, and then I came home, and then I jumped in the shower. I told my husband, I said, I'm so thankful, and I hugged him, I said, I'm so thankful to be where I am this year, as opposed to last year. Originally, I think like we all do, we're all nervous about the surgery and failure, and there's so many ifs and wants, and there's so many iffies. Mostly fear of the unknown. You can watch as many videos as you want to, which is so helpful. You can read as many blogs as you want to, so helpful. You can be a part of every obesity.com, every weight loss surgery, sorry, I just got a text, issue, video that you want. And, until you live it, you don't really, there's so many things. Sorry, I got distracted. But it's so good to be prepared, but until you actually are in the moment, you don't know what to expect. And, I always thought stuff like watching videos, well, really, what was their pain tolerance? I feel like I have a pretty high pain tolerance. And then I ended up having quite a bit of pain, so maybe my tolerance is not as much. But, some things that I will say that I have told people just in general is I had nothing else to compare it to. I had no other surgeries. I'd never had kids. Nothing to compare it to. So, I had tubes put in my ears when I was 18 months, and I don't remember that. And just a completely different surgery. So, I had nothing else to compare it to. So, for me, there was quite a bit of pain. Just hurting in places I never thought I'd hurt. And everybody kept talking about the gas pain. I didn't have one stinking iota of gas pain. I had gas. All my pain was strictly here on the one side where the really large incision was. But now I carried most of my weight there, so I think that made a difference. Things like that. Everybody's journey's different. You can watch things to be prepared. I'm telling you, you need to be prepared. But just in general, we're all so different. So, very thankful to be where I am today. 1 year and 1 day post-op. So, very, very blessed. Feel very blessed. And again, I said this yesterday, this journey would not have been possible without the big man upstairs, without Lord, without my Savior. And it wouldn't be possible without you guys. It wouldn't be possible without my family and my friends and people that love me and have been supportive to me, and just such a good feeling. Just a really good feeling. So I did not do measurements, but I'm going to talk about clothes. A year out, I started wearing 26, 28. I'm saying that more of the 28. Had some 30, 32s. So it depends on where I was shopping, what store I was at. Mostly, I was going to do a video wearing old pants. I forgot. I'll have to come back and do that. Because I did save a pair of jeans and the t-shirt that I wore all the time. And the t-shirt I actually wore on the day of surgery. I cannot remember if I saved the sweatpants I was wearing the day of surgery, but I did save the outfit that I was wearing home from the hospital. So I need to do a video and show you guys all those, but I'm not going to do it today, I guess. Saying a lot, sorry. But anyway, so clothes. I'm wearing extra large, depending on the company, depending on the shirt. This shirt is a large, and it's loose, but now it's supposed to have that fit to it. A lot of the new dresses that I just bought and things like that, they were all large. So that's exciting. 14, 16, that's pretty much the pants. I have a few capris that are 14. The pants I'm wearing today are 16s. The last few pairs of jeans I bought have been 16. Some of the shorts I bought, I think all the shorts I bought may have been 16s. I think they may have been 16s. So that's exciting. So to start out so big in like 4X shirts, I had one or two that were 5X. I think I had a shirt from Walmart that was a 5X. And to be where I'm at, awesome. I'm going to show you a body shot in a minute. But something else I want to talk about really quickly, and I just thought how, I posted this on Facebook this week, just wow, what a week. So somebody else had posted on Facebook that April 21st to the 27th was Infertility Awareness Week. And I thought, that cannot be coincidental. That just happens to be right amidst my surgiversary. So I don't think for a second that it is. I think it's just ironic and appropriate. Because that's what basically started me on this journey. Did I want to be healthier? Of course. You know, would I like to look better in my clothes? Yeah, who doesn't? But, you know, all of this, the wheels got to turning, but it just based on purely infertility. You know, we weren't unable to have children for whatever reason. You know, they've thrown out different terms, PCOS. My husband had been checked out in the past. He was fine. So I knew it was all me. And for a woman, I don't know if anybody else in YouTube land has ever struggled with this, but as a woman, when you find out that it is your fault, that your God-given right, what you feel like, and I know we're not on this earth just to procreate, I know that, but this is just what my crazy mind told me. You feel like that's what you were born to do, you were put on this earth, and that's what, as a woman, that's one of the things you should be able to do, and you find out that you can't do it. You find out somebody's telling you it's not happening. Your body's doing it. You're working at it, trying to make it happen. It's not happening. You're taking fertility drugs and it's not happening. I can tell you what it does to your ego, to your self-esteem, to your feeling like a woman, feeling like a human being, feeling like a person, what it does to your relationship with your husband, what it does to your relationship with others, friends, people that get pregnant. It is not a pretty time. It was awful. And we've had 2 different baby showers the last 2 weeks for my sister-in-law, and you know, I reached out to a friend and I said, please pray for me. I still have days where I struggle, but just overall, just to be where I'm at. If I was the same size I was and still having the same struggles and not on this journey, and this would have happened, if her pregnancy would have happened last year or even the year before, it would not have been good. I don't even know. I don't really know if I'd even be talking to her. Not her fault. I'm ecstatic about having a niece. Ecstatic. But I just wasn't in the place. This video is going way where I didn't think it was going to go. Let me do a body shot real quick because I'm right at 10 minutes. So I do look big in this outfit. I know that, but it's supposed to be loose. I guess I could tighten it up. Maybe I should raise my shirt up. Of course, that's loose too. But this is my side. Maybe I should tighten it. Side and back. And the other side. So yeah. Oh, I think I'm over 10 minutes. Oh, getting close. So I'm going to go. But thank you for all the support and all my new subscribers. And just for all the really sweet, awesome wishes you guys have sent my way for my 1-year surgiversary. It really was a really good day for me and Sleeve Martin. And anyways, thanks guys. Love ya. Bye.